Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's here. We're in Pennsylvania. It's June 9th now. We've had some rain here the past week, and we're leading into a dry spell here over the next week or so. So we're going to depend on some of those cool, moist mornings to kind of saturate our plots as much as they can. But what you're looking at behind me, I want to say last Monday we planted our buckwheat, and you can see it's really coming in nice. This is one of our middle plots here, and we have a total of 7 different small plots that we've planted in buckwheat, and you know it's all coming up. A lot of really good sign, and I'll take you through the entire update. So what I want to do each week is just kind of document the food plots and how they're coming in, and what's working, what's not working, what we've seen so far, the timing of things, stuff like that. So we just kind of have a timeline of something we can look back on and have a reference. So the first part I would like to the first part I want to go over is our screening plot that we have in the front of the property. We're starting to get shoots of the Egyptian wheat, and there is some sorghum in that, and the deer will eat that, so it's really not preferred by me, so I really don't care if that does come in, but I'd love to see that Egyptian wheat get as tall as it can. There are some shady spots in there, so I don't anticipate it really getting to its full potential, but even if it gets 3-4 feet, that's going to be enough to provide some side cover and enough for us to be able to sneak in either early mornings or late in the evening, and sneak out late in the evening for our hunts. And so that strip is coming in pretty nice. One really refreshing thing is that our switchgrasses, we're starting to see shoots of our switchgrass, and I didn't know how that would come in, just due to the soil, new soil. I had to put tons of lime down, and you're getting a lot of this mossy, not real, doesn't have a lot of elasticity to it. It's just real grassy, mossy stuff that we've been killing and tilling, and it just kind of stays on top. So the best thing we did on this plot was we actually scraped it, and you can see behind me, that's right in the middle where we scraped it. You can see that got out of there, so we've gotten down to the dirt, and we put the lime on, and it really enhanced the soil. So the switchgrass, yeah, that's great to see some switchgrass shoots coming in. We have a path up here that I planted, and that's really starting to come in. And we have a curved line coming up in front of the screen we put in that we're starting to see some shoots, but not as much as I had hoped. So we'll see how that goes too. And moving on to the buckwheat. These plots we put a lot of time into. We worked on them pretty much any chance we got this winter. We had a pretty warm winter, so I was able to come in here and attach the Groundhog Max to the 4-wheeler, and we got the tractor in here, and we scraped it, and we just kept working it. And I wanted to bring soil here into the spring just so we could plant the buckwheat and get some organic matter back into the ground, so when we got to the fall that we could plant our brassica blend, our cereal grains, the things that are really going to attract the deer this fall. So, and it's promising. It looks really, really good. I'm really happy with where it's at right now. It obviously could always be better, but Mother Nature is going to take over from here on out, so we got to sit back and wait. And like I said, I'm going to give you updates each Friday. We got a lot to do still. We have trail cameras that we're putting up, so I don't know if any of you guys are running the spy points out there. I have 2 of them, and then on our Kentucky lease we run about 11 of them. This particular camera, the Link Micro, I am having an issue with the update for some reason. I don't know if it's user error. My file isn't unzipping, or it's not getting onto the SD card, or it's not transferring from the SD card onto the camera, and I am not getting this to set up. I've been back and forth with Spy Point's customer service probably 6 times through their chat and their emails, and we've tried almost everything. So probably just have to send this one in and get it going. But if there's a link out there, if you guys know, if there's a YouTube video that shows doing an update for a SPY Point camera for dummies, please post it in the comments section. I would greatly appreciate it, because these are a great tool. I mean, I absolutely love them. I have one going on another property right now that's just getting all kinds of deer and turkey, and I use them throughout turkey season, so it really helps out. But definitely a good camera. It's affordable. Plans are decent, so just there's a lot of options out there, but there can be an issue if for some reason with the firmware it's not transferring over. And then the other cameras I'm running, I have a lot of these. I have the old E3s and these Bushnells. Now these do have the infrared, which we're starting to get away from the infrared as much as we can, because it really, if a mature buck sees it, I've noticed it, it's usually get one shot, one picture of them, and they know that camera's there. Even when it's hidden well, they see that infrared. They're just smart, big old savvy bucks. But I'm starting to do away with these and get more into the blackout cameras. So I have a few of those too, but we got a few of those to put up today and this week. We've hung a few stand locations. My son Braden, he came in with me the other day, and that was really cool, getting him up in a tree, and he's going to be hunting archery this year with a compound, so he's really excited for that. Things are really going to start moving fast here into the summer, because personally, I'm coaching baseball, I'm coaching my son, I'm coaching a little league team. I still play Federation ball. Those of you who don't know me, I played 10 years professionally with the Texas Rangers and the Washington Nationals, so that's in my blood, and it's so, hunting deer and playing ball go hand in hand. I had all my falls to spend all my time in the woods, and it was just it's really kind of how I just fell in love with archery hunting and deer hunting later on in my 20s and into my 30s as my career went on. And so now I'm coaching, and it's just it's a great thing. And my son, here's a couple clips of him this past weekend. They had a tournament in Ohio that they won. He plays for a local travel team here in Pennsylvania, and they just did a great job. And it's those memories are things that you don't want to miss. So the videos might be few and far between here the next couple months, but we'll try to keep you posted on the progress of these plots, because one, I really want to have something to fall back on and look at in the future to see how these plots did as we move forward in the timing. And two, just because I want to keep on sharing the journey of this this property and what we've accomplished so far and what we want to accomplish in the future as far as our deer management, and just trying to get some big bucks on the ground and pull some big bucks in here, so we can have some fun hunting with the youngsters and myself. But yeah, so I'll be on the road over the next several weeks coaching ball with my son, and it's gonna go fast. Like I said, there's before we know it, this buckwheat will be 2 feet tall, and and it'll be middle of July, and then we're gonna be creeping up on having to kill the buckwheat and do the fall blend. So really looking forward to that. We have 4 Seasons food plots made by Keith Haig up at Haig's feed store in Troutville, Pennsylvania. They're doing our mix this year, and they are he's helped out a lot, and he has a great fall mix that he's putting together for us, and we're hoping that's gonna do the trick. And then we're gonna divide it with some half his plot will be his mix, and then half the plot will probably be winter peas and winter beans. So we'll see. We'll make a final decision as we move forward. But really enjoying the food plots and the things we're doing here. So appreciate everybody following. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and because like I said, it's going to go quick. We're going to be deer hunting. We're going to be up in the stand soon. And we're also going to bring you the Kentucky property here shortly. I'll probably be out there here in the next few weeks when I can get down there and doing some spraying and trying to establish some food plots on our lease down there. We have a 600-acre lease in Kentucky. There's 8 of us on it, and we had a really good year last year. It was our first year, so we're really excited about improving that property as well. And you know, we're following a lot of the practices from Jeff Sturgis and Whitetail Habitat Solutions, and you know, he's really got a handle on, you know, how all this stuff works, and he's a great page to follow as well. So I encourage anybody out there trying to do the same thing that we're doing here, definitely follow Jeff and Whitetail Habitat Solutions. But other than that, you guys have a great week, and make sure to tune in next week when we bring you another video with the you know, where we're at. So take care, guys. We'll see you next time.